And yes, we are live. If you can hear me and you can see me, please write in the chat box that you can hear me. If you can hear me and you can see me, please write in the chat box that you can hear me. Good afternoon, everybody. You're welcome to Child Clinic. You're welcome to the Child Learning Clinic. My name is Oluyemisi Onipinshaye Davis. I am an educator, the children's nurturer, and the founder of the Child Learning Clinic. Today, I am super excited about this class. You will find out why as we proceed. By the way, where are you watching me from? I am streaming live from my home office in Abuja, Nigeria. Share with me where you are watching me from. Okay, let's go into the business of the day, which is making summer matter. 5 innovative ways to enhance your child's summer break. We're going to start by looking at the definition of summer. This is a period of extended vacation from school, typically lasting for several weeks to months, occurring during the summer month. What is the purpose of this break? It provides break from academic routines, opportunities for period of growth, and I can't see my slide very well, and exploration outside the classroom. It is also a period to bond and train your children in your values and help them in their becoming. Recently, I saw a post made by a very popular Nigerian artist on Facebook saying, what is she supposed to do with her 9 years old? And she was urging schools to please resume soon. You see, not once, not twice, not even 10 times, 20 times, or 50 times have I heard this from a parent saying, this break is too long. When are they resuming? I am overwhelmed by the attitude of the children. I am tired. Please, when is school resuming? If you are a teacher like me, you will definitely have heard this a million times. So, I say to you today that if you have ever been in this situation or you are currently in it, you are getting over it today because this is why we are here. Summer break, holiday time can be overwhelming actually, because parents are caught between balancing work, home responsibility, children's engagement, and even boredom. These dilemmas are caused by lack of planning, adequate structures, resources, and knowledge. We all know that anything you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Please, I'd like somebody to help us put that in the chat box. Anything you fail to plan, you plan to fail. This includes your child holiday. Adequate planning is filling your child's holiday with things that matters. So, if you do not, okay, permit me to please show us this. Okay. So, if you do not make holidays matter, you are actually going to waste a lot of time. I want you to know this afternoon that time is the currency of destiny. That which we give our time to becomes our destiny. So your child is going to be at home for the next 6 to 8 weeks. He will be spending his 6 to 8 weeks doing what? I ask again, what exactly will your child be spending the 6 to 8 weeks summer break doing? Are you the type that sends children to relatives because to you holiday is boring, or because holiday is a burden? Or are you the type that keep kids in front of the screen all day long? Some of us engage our kids with more schoolwork. Summer break, it is a break from schoolwork. Then there is summer break, then we start schoolwork again, forgetting that children are also humans. We either engage them in summer schools or even bring in private teachers to still come to the house and teach them the same English, math, science, chemistry, or whatever that they are supposed to actually have break from for now. If you belong to any of this category, you probably not investing your child's time wisely. Yes, some of us do not belong to this category. I just highlighted. We are available, but the problem is we lack content. Yes, my coach will always say, availability is good when it comes to parenting. But beyond availability is content. I don't know if you people heard that. Please, I'll read this in the chat box. Availability is good when it comes to parenting. But beyond availability is content. Because without content, you cannot deliver. I have heard a lot of parents complain about how busy they are. They say, Mrs. Davis, this is actually easy for you because you are a teacher. Hello, ma, sir, you do not want to know how busy I am. I have seen tons of people who are extremely busy, yet they have the time to parent their children. Do not assign the responsibility of parenting to another. And yes, please, the Almighty will not parent your child for you because it is your job. That job has been given to you to do. And I should also tell you, newsflash, you are not busy for your child. You have only not added them to your list of essentialism. Hence, your complaint of not having time for them. So, number one thing you must start doing today, if you want to build a mansion-like child and not a shanty, I want to believe that we all know that there is a difference between a shanty and building a mansion. So, if you're comfortable in just building anyhow child, it's okay, you can let this slide. But if you are the type that wants your child to be kings, to be among those people that sit on the table with kings, to be among those people that make kings, you will know that you are going to build a mansion-like child and not a shanty. And because of that, you will start creating that time for your child. And please, like I said earlier, it is not enough to be available. I have seen a lot of people that will say, I am a housewife. Being a housewife does not guarantee that you are available for your children. A housewife without the right content is just there. So, like I said earlier, I said, beyond your availability in parenting is content. What content are you dishing out for those children of yours? If you are available without content, you are actually wasting your time. Content is one of the key things that the community, child learning community, provides. So let's move quickly. What are the 5 things we are bringing to your home this summer? Or let me rephrase it. What are the 5 innovative ways you can enhance your child's summer? Number 1, social connection. This summer, make plans for social interaction for your children. It could be in form of a play date, group activities, family events, etc. Why does this matter actually? This matters because social skills are crucial for emotional development and building friendship. Yes, you have heard the word friendship. I know somebody will say, I don't want my children to have friends. I've seen a lot of parents discouraging the necessity of friendship for their children. Let me tell you one thing today. If you are in this, you trash that statement, because you will be setting up your child for failure. Because your child do need friends. As human beings, we are created to thrive in packs, not in isolation. Somebody should please help us put that in the comment box. Your child needs friends. Your child needs friends. Human beings are created to thrive in packs, not in isolation. So, selling to your child the idea that they do not need a friend is you setting them up for failure. And you know what? Summer break is a great time for this social connection. Please do not waste this summer break. Do not waste this precious period. Do not do what is irrelevant at this time. Number 2 is unstructured play. Unstructured play is when children are free to play in any way they choose without an adult direction. Children are able to explore their interests, make decisions, and learn from their environment at their own pace. Why does this actually matter? This fosters creativity, problem-solving skills, and independence. Like I said earlier, during this time, children are able to explore their interests. They are able to make decisions and learn from their own environment at their pace. How do you implement this? Number one thing you need to do when it has to do with unstructured play is to create a safe place. Designate an area in your home or yard where children can play freely and safely. Provide a variety of materials like building blocks, art supplies, and outdoor toys. Another thing you need to consider when we're talking about unstructured play is time allocation. Set aside specific time each day for unstructured play. Let your child know that during this time, they can choose any activity they like. Encourage exploration. Take children to parks, nature trails, and beaches where they can explore different materials. Number 3, summer schedule. Your summer schedule must include a mix of different types of activities, ensuring that children are engaged but not overwhelmed. Please take note of this. Ensure that your children are engaged but not overwhelmed. Why does summer schedule? Why does it matter? Balance. This creates balance, which helps prevent burnout and keeps the children excited about different activities. It also helps them to manage their expectations and provide a routine that can reduce stress for both the parents and the children. How do you implement this? Visual planner. Use a large cardboard or calendar to map out the holiday period. Involve your child in planning by letting them choose some activities. Activity category can include different categories such as learning, physical activities, projects, rest, and relaxation. When you are implementing this, ensure for flexibility. Allow for adjustments. If a particular activity is not working, please do not be rigid with it. It is okay to switch things up. Let us talk about examples of schedule. Morning schedule, you can have educational activities like reading or science experiment. Afternoon, you can have outdoor play or sports. In the evening, you can have creative projects like drawing or crafting. Number 4, innovative ways that you can enhance your child's summer is by creating the themed week. Themed weeks give structures to the summer by focusing on a specific topic each week, giving room for more exciting and diverse activities. Why does this matter? Themes provide a sense of adventure and novelty. They also show deeper exploration of a subject, which can be both fun and educative. How do you implement this? Number 1, you should choose your theme. You can select themes based on your child's interest. For example, you can choose a theme such as space exploration for week 1. You can choose week 2 as under the sea. So that means from Sunday to Saturday, week 2, the theme that we will be focusing on is under the sea. For week 3, you can have the cultural week. Week 4, you can be art and music. You can have the games and movie week. You can have dance and drama. You can have communication and presentation week. How do you implement this? How do you implement this? That is where we are. Number 2 way that you can implement. We just finished the first part and we're talking about the number 2 way by which you can implement a themed week. Plan activities per theme. For a space exploration week, like I said earlier, I said week 1 can be your space exploration week. Please, if you are getting value, kindly write value. Write value in the chat box if you are getting value. For the space exploration week, you might include things like stargazing, building a model rocket, reading about the planets, and so on and so forth. For nature exploration, you can say on Monday, we are going to have nature walk and plant identification. You can take your children to the park. You can take them for nature walk and help them identify plants. On Tuesday, you can go for garden planting or even visit to a botanical garden. On Wednesday, you can have a nature-themed art and crafts. On Thursday, you can have wildlife documentary and discussion. Friday can be picnic in a park or outdoor games. Number 5, the 5th innovative way to enhance your child's summer break is a lifelong learning. Lifelong learning. Lifelong learning. Summer gives us the opportunity to integrate learning into everyday activities in a way that feels enjoyable and natural rather than forced and boring. Why does this matter? It helps children to develop curiosity and growth mindset, setting the foundation for a lifelong education. How to implement? You can have reading challenge at home. Create a summer reading list and reward system. Number 2 way by which you can implement lifelong learning is by introducing educational games. You can use board games, puzzles, and apps that teaches math, science, and language skill in a fun way. Number 3, real-world learning. Engage in activities that teaches skills practically. Cooking, for example, is a practical way of teaching math and science. Building something together can teach your child the engineering concepts. Examples of activities are you can start a small home garden. This can teach your children about biology, responsibility, and patience as they care for their plants and observe their growth. So, dear parents, your role is making each of your child's holiday break valuable. It is very important. It is very important that you are available in parenting. As I said earlier, beyond your availability is content. Today, the child learning community has provided you the content you need, especially during this holiday, so you can overcome being overwhelmed and make the holiday matter. Thank you so much for joining me this afternoon. I do not take your time for granted. Please do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and join our community where parents who are keen on building mansion-like children. And see you in the academy. Do have a great day. Bye.